Making a start here with the latest as far as the COVID situation across the country is concerned. We are in the midst of a second wave of COVID where the numbers are rising continuously. It seems the latest number of cases across India is now at around 56,211 COVID cases and 271 deaths in 24 hours. And the states which are seeing a significant spike include Maharashtra, Punjab, Karnataka, Madhya Pradesh and Punjab. Now, taking cognizance of the surge, Union Health Minister has also said that one of the main reasons is complacency and laxity that is causing the surge in COVID cases, especially in the hotspot states, which are seeing a significant spike. But he has also assured that India is well prepared to deal with the second wave of COVID cases. Meanwhile, Maharashtra government is mulling a partial lockdown or a limited lockdown and imposing more curbs at this point in time in light of the rising COVID cases.
महाराष्ट्र और इसके अलावा 4-5 स्टेट्स और हैं जहां पर मिलाकर देश के 85% और 90% के बीच में हमारे केसेस हैं। जो टेस्ट, ट्रैक और ट्रीट की स्ट्रैटेजी थी, अधिक से अधिक लोगों का टेस्ट होना चाहिए, यही शायद हमारे लिए सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट स्ट्रैटेजी है। कोविड वायरस के खिलाफ अभी देश में लोगों को बहुत स्थानों पर ऐसा लगता है कि अब वैक्सीन आ गई है, अब तो सब ठीक हो ही गया है, तो लोग जो लाइटली ले रहे हैं। और फिर आप देख रहे हैं कि सुपर स्प्रेडर इवेंट्स जो हो रहे हैं देश के अंदर जगह जगह, कोविड एप्रोप्रिएट बिहेवियर लोग अपनाएं, उसके लिए जितनी सख्ती की जा सकती है मैं समझता हूं वो कम है। सब प्रकार की सुविधाएं सारे देश में विकसित की गई हैं, चाहे वो टेस्टिंग की हो, चाहे वो कोविड डेडिकेटेड फैसिलिटीज में एडमिशन की हो, दवाइयां और वैक्सीन, सब कुछ पर्याप्त मात्रा में भारत सरकार ने प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी के नेतृत्व और मार्गदर्शन में सारे देश के लिए उपलब्ध कराया है।
All right, we're going to turn our attention and focus a little bit on the situation as far as Maharashtra and Mumbai is concerned, where Mumbai has logged nearly 6,000 fresh cases. And in fact, Maharashtra Health Minister Rajesh Tope is going to be joining us in just a bit. But those are the details coming in at this point in time as far as Mumbai is concerned, where private hospitals are staring at a bed shortage and will be seeing a sharp rise. Private hospitals are seeing a sharp rise in admissions.
Lockdown or limited lockdown sort of a situation where we are not going to look at how this thing was last year, but definitely putting in place in public places where usually there's overcrowding. So in those places they are looking at shutting down of those places in 15 days, that sort of a time period. I want to know exactly what is on the card as far as the lockdown situation in Maharashtra is concerned, because the officials from the Maharashtra government have told me that they have already started working on an SOP. They are making few guidelines in the coming days and they are preparing for a limited lockdown situation, if I may use the word correctly.
Of course, Honorable CM and myself and some of the top officials, even our task force office bearers, we have taken a close meeting, and the numbers are rising. That is a point of concern. And so how to really tackle these numbers, that is the challenge before government of Maharashtra. And so yes, there is, like, we can ramp up the medical facilities, whatever are required, like increase of beds, doctors, medicines, that will be done and that will be taken care to the optimum level. But after doing so also, still the numbers, projected numbers especially, if we see the projected numbers are of high number, so then we cannot play with the lives of people. Yes, we have to have a balance between the economic situation the unemployment which will be because of the lockdowns and all. So first of all, we will be ensuring stricter measures and stricter restrictions of the notifications and the rules which we have laid down in the two notifications, 15th March and the latest notification 2 days before. So we will be implementing that those restrictions in a very stricter mode. That is our first step. And if we do not find that the numbers are not coming down, then I think we have to go for lockdown. But that will be decided by Honorable CM and with the Council of Ministers and with also the experts, even with taking the input of Government of India as well, because ICMR and even NCDC, they also give us lot of input, like when to do the lockdown, how much period of lockdown is required, because there are different theories. Like some say that 5 days lockdown is sufficient. Some say that no, if we really want to break the chain, then we have to have a 15 days lockdown. So these some of the points are there which we want to clarify from the concerned authorities, and then we will take a call if and when required. At present we are keeping a close eye on the numbers which are increasing and the situation which we are seeing in some of the cities.
So, but do you really think lockdown is going to be the solution to curb the spread of the infection? Because remember, Nagpur was one of the cities where the state had imposed a lockdown, but despite that, we saw an increase in the COVID cases. Do you really think over here also in the different districts, lockdown is going to be the solution? Because as far as the information that we have received, it clearly said that under that limited lockdown period, the bus services, of course, will be cut down a bit to control the crowding issue. Train services definitely will go ahead, but the crowd management, of course, will be done in a more stricter manner. There will be shutting down of malls and multiplexes, but usually, sir, all of these places do not really see that sort of overcrowding. The major problem is the markets, and all of those are the concern areas. So lockdown, do you think, is going to really help solve the problem?
You see, worldwide, if we see, lockdowns are not a phenomenon which is just used in our country. It is used worldwide. In European countries, we have observed second lockdown, third lockdown. In UK, in Europe, in Australia, three lockdowns actually people have observed. We also have come to know from the TV channels and all. So lockdown is a scientific way by which we can stop the chain of spread. It is not like if the spread is through human droplets, and if a human being is just sitting in the house, if he is not going outside, so how the spread will occur? So that is one of the ways of stopping the chain of spread, but it is the last solution. It is the last option, I mean to say. It is not the first thing that the government should do, because it is directly connected to the bread and butter of people, of the common people, especially those who are totally dependent on their daily wages. So we cannot take such type of decisions very abruptly. But yes, if that is the only option left out, then we have to take it. So I again appeal to the people of Maharashtra that at any cost, please adhere to whatever protocols, whatever rules and regulations which has been issued by health officials and health department. Please adhere to that, please obey to that, and please avoid and so we can avoid this lockdown.
Why are we looking at such a sudden increase in Maharashtra itself? Because all of a sudden in the last 1 month, we are looking at the positivity rate touching a record high. We are looking at the numbers increasing every single day, highest since the pandemic. What is the reason that the state is looking at such a huge surge of COVID cases, and specifically not only 1 or 2 districts, but 9 such districts are affected?
You see, the central government team, once we had just were chit-chatting official and unofficially, both like Honorable CM and myself and all. So at that point of time, one very important like observation central team has shared with us. Like if we divide our country from Kanyakumari to the Jammu and Kashmir in a by a vertical line, always whenever there were pandemics, western part of the country was seen had seen a big hit by this type of pandemics. So we see that Kerala, Maharashtra, even some part of Gujarat, Punjab, these are badly hit as compared to the eastern part. That is one point. Second point, yes, we are very honest and very transparent as in principle for the protocol which has been told by government of India to follow. Like we have always been following the protocols of government of India, like testing, tracking, tracing, treatment, everything. I don't know in some of the states these protocols are followed or not. That is a question mark. Even the reporting is being done or not. That is a question mark. But in Maharashtra, the reporting of deaths, the reporting of active cases directly goes to the ICMR.
You mean to say that Maharashtra is reporting each and every positive number, but you're not too sure about the other states, whether they are doing that or not?
Absolutely. You see, now there are elections going on in 4 states. There are huge rallies being conducted. There are no masks, no social distancing being followed. No COVID appropriate behavior is seen over there. But still, there are no RT-PCR labs. As compared to Maharashtra, there are not even 10% of the RT-PCR labs in some of the big states. I should not name them. So even Prime Minister was very much concerned in the VC that Uttar Pradesh has is just doing 10% of RT-PCR and 90% of the testing which is being done in UP, that is being done by RAT, like rapid antigen test.
Yeah.
And so that is really not very high, having good specificity and sensitivity. So we cannot really rely on those reports and all. So we are very much honest in reporting. Whatever is being told, we are daily reporting, and whatever protocol to be followed for containment of the virus, we are following that.
And so all of a sudden we are looking at, the private hospitals getting filled up, the admissions are more, specifically the ICU, ventilators, all of it. What's the reason behind that?
At this point of time, there is no scarcity of beds, there is no scarcity of doctors, medicines, nothing. Everything is in abundance. It is not like there is any scarcity. Yeah. So, and we are henceforth now have clearly warned our officials that you should ensure that 80% of the beds of the private hospital, those are declared as COVID hospitals, should be should be taken to the government, and the allocation of the beds should be done by the government officials. So now private hospitals 80% are taken away, then government hospitals also, now all the non-COVID activities we have asked to stop at this point of time. Whatever planned operations are there, we had asked to postpone them, and we can slow down our non-COVID activities, but COVID activities needs to be focused, and full emphasis should be given on COVID activities and COVID patients only. So that is a very loud message we have given to our officials.
My last question, sir, to you. How much vaccine stock is really available right now with the state of Maharashtra? Because from 1st April onwards, the center has also allowed all the age group of about 45 years of age to get vaccinated. Does the state of Maharashtra have enough stock available to cover that entire population?
Yes, I don't have any grievance about against the government of India. Whatever they have supplied, we are using it. We have allocated it to the respective vaccination centers, and they are using it to the fullest level. My further like at present, yes, government of Maharashtra or our Maharashtra state is number 1 in vaccination, but we want to double our vaccination speed, and so we are increasing number of centers, also the officials over there, trained manpower over there. And I really urge people, youngsters of Maharashtra, that you please come ahead and lead this vaccination drive with full vigor and full energy. You ensure that as like in election period, on the day of poll, we always has been taught that we have to arrange one booth, 10 youth and take people from our booth to the polling station for voting and ensure that maximum voting is being done. So in the same way, I urge to the people of Maharashtra, especially to the youngsters, that they should come ahead, lead this drive of vaccination and ensure that 45 years and above people should be taken to the nearby vaccination center and get themselves vaccinated.
So what about the current stock availability?
Yeah, the current stock availability is there. It is not like it is exhausted, but always there is a stock of 5 to 6 days which is left out, and anytime in any of the centers, because there are thousands of centers in Maharashtra, and most of the centers the stocks may get exhausted, and we have to stop the vaccination because of want of or supply of vaccines doses. So my urge to government of India, and I especially met Dr. Harshvardhan, and he has ensured and really confirmed that they will be supplying the vaccines to the requirement of the government of Maharashtra. So I think there should not be any problem, but it's just a humble request to Health Department of Government of India that they should supply vaccine to the pace of government to the state of Maharashtra in which we are doing our vaccination.
Thank you. Thank you so much, sir.
All right, that was Disha in conversation with the Maharashtra Health Minister, raising quite a few points that as far as the situation in Mumbai and Maharashtra is concerned. So he is saying that the lockdown is the last option, but it might be necessary to take to do a lockdown as well, and also talking about the fact that there is sufficient supply of vaccine available in the state, but appeal to the centre to ensure that the supply of vaccine to Maharashtra especially is ramped up. On that note, we'll slip into a very quick break and come back with lots more.